Hey, if you're getting this video, it's because you and I are doing a show. I'm super excited. I hope you are. I wouldn't have invited you if I didn't think you're going to be a great guest. I'm 100% confident that this show is going to go off. But to make sure that it goes off in a way that you're comfortable with and I'm comfortable with, here's a couple of ground rules. Now, first of all, this is a live show, there's no editing. The reason we do that is the audience expects a little bit less production value. And frankly, it's just easier on me. I'm we're pushing towards doing these every day, and there's no way I could possibly edit all of this stuff every day. Besides that, Gary Vaynerchuk tells us don't produce, document. Don't produce, document. So if you're on here, it's just going to be me and you. I already know you're a fantastic guest. That's why you're here. And we're just going to talk through some fun things. Now, to be a success, there's a couple of things that I want you to think about. The first one is internet and power. The first show I ever did, I'd been working all day on my computer. I thought I was ready to go. I had it plugged in, but I didn't plug it into the wall. And I almost ran out of battery mid show. We were on a live show. It was hosted on StreamYard, just like you are. And I ran out of battery almost. Like I was at literally 2% by the end of the show. That would have been horrible. There's no way I could have recovered from that for that broadcast. So for you, make sure you're plugged into the wall and your battery has a full charge. Now, we're going to do about an hour show, so it shouldn't be a problem if your battery's full, but make sure you're plugged into the wall. Second, make sure you have great internet. So let's not be doing this at Starbucks. Let's do this somewhere that you have solid internet. If possible, plug it in. But I have good Wi-Fi that always seems to work. I had my kids get off of their gaming consoles so that I made sure I had good, solid internet. Great. Power and internet. Next, I want to talk about sound quality. Now, I bought myself a mic. I spent about $100, maybe it was $150 on it. You can do that. Probably don't have time for that to come in by the time that your episode airs, but the next episode. Okay. If you don't have a mic, grab yourself a headset. These headsets actually work just great. They isolate all the stuff down to you, and they kind of cut out the background noise. So that's what we want. Get good sound. We got internet, we got power, we got sound. If you have a nice camera, I bought myself a special camera. You don't have to have a special camera. Your laptop one will work just fine. Don't be on a phone. Phones flake out on you. People call. Oh, on that, make sure that you put on do not disturb. If you don't put yourself on do not disturb, somebody will call you mid show. I've had that happen several times, and there's no way for us to recover. I mean, not recover. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a distraction that you're not going to want. Okay, next, let's talk background. Now, this is my background. I'm going to roll back here. This is an actual background. I have dedicated a room of my house to being my studio, but this is what I do for a living. So I did it. For you, a couple of things you can do. You can get a green screen. I don't advise it. There's virtual backgrounds that are going to be available to you. However, your hair will be fuzzy. It won't look super crisp. You won't look professional. Really, I suggest get yourself a good background. Now, what does that look like? You can be in front of a bookcase. You can be in front of a blank wall. You can be in front of your fireplace. You can be in front of a corner. A corner, if you just have a blank wall, a corner with a fern adds a whole lot of interesting complexity in the background without being expensive at all. Like, so here's one of my corners. I chose for a face-on look because I wanted my logo here. But again, this is a professional setup that I'm improving as I go. If you want to go for one step further beyond that, let me put in my lights. You can do some accent lights and it makes a difference. Okay, we're 4 minutes in and we've talked about the most important things that you can do to be a success. You have power, you have internet, you have audio, you have video, and you have lighting. That's it. It's going to be a great show. Now, platforms, this is going to be a LinkedIn Live. So it's going to be on LinkedIn. So let's keep the stories professional and fun. And I'll help guide that. Okay. Professional and fun, but I'll help guide that. We'll also rebroadcast that on Facebook. I'm going to give you a link. I'd ask you to start marketing that to your folks because I would like to I would like you to have a highlight on your social media channels with your audience. We are going to post process it a little bit, and then we're going to put that up onto the YouTube channel. All right. What? So that's what those are the platforms, and it's going to be live. How to use this? Rebroadcast this after we do it, and then hype it up the week beforehand. So get on there, say, "Hey, I got this podcast episode. I'm super excited." That's what I want. That's what I'm going to ask you to do for me. So, power, internet, lighting, video, backdrop, and then understand that we're in a live social media platform that I want you to broadcast to your team. That's it. You're going to get another email in about 3 days. I'm going to forward you the questions. I know some people don't like to listen to the questions, but I'll send you another video to talk about how to succeed at a fast-paced radio show style interview that you'll be proud of, that you'll be proud to show to your audiences and to yourself. All right, with that, again, I'm super excited. You're here because I already looked through all your material. We either know each other or I looked through your other content, and I'm excited to have you. You're going to rock this. I have complete faith in you. I'm super excited. Let's get this. All right. I will see you soon.